Please subscribe to Face TV Africa and turn the notification on. Face TV Africa, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, subscribe, hete.
Face TV was Swoby.
If you have been watching political analysis and you have not watched this one, you have not come across this one, you haven't come across this one I want to show you, you are missing. Honestly, I can't deceive you. Just farabalẹ̀ jẹ́jẹ́stically and watch this one. This one that I want to show you is about our political aspirants, or candidates rather. They are now candidates from each parties. So where we have Peter Obi, we have Atiku Abubakar, we have Tinubu, and of Council and some others. I don't know, maybe from other party, but I know those four men are really popular. Now, some people have been saying series of things about Peter Obi's chance of winning. If you are Peter Obi fans, you just come around, you come and listen, you come and watch this video now for you to see. If you are supporting Atiku Abubakar, come and watch this. If you are supporting Tinubu, come and watch this one as well. It's all about political analysis, and you see, we have our perspective and some facts behind our, our discussion and our points as well. So I want you to quickly watch this one and see what exactly is going on. Political analysis on Peter Obi, Atiku, and Tinubu, their chance of winning. Please watch this and see from this young man.
Someone actually told us here that anything Obasanjo plows his hand to do, or plows his hand into, he moves at it and guides it and, follows it with all his might, right? So, what do you think about this role Obasanjo is trying to do and the alliance between Obi and Wike right now?
Let me first of all fault that claim that person just made. Prior to 2019 general elections, Obasanjo also vilified Atiku, condemned Atiku politically. But after one or two meetings along some religious leaders and all that, Obasanjo decided to support Atiku, the same person whom he called a thief, that he will never support. But later Obasanjo then announced his support for Atiku. After the elections, they saw Atiku has failed and Nigeria must move. Obasanjo then came and began to announce to Nigeria, assuming I supported Atiku, God would have forgiven me. I can't support Atiku because what Atiku did, if I tell you, you will hate me. So what kind of human being is that? Today you are saying A here, you go to another point, you are saying singing another song. So Obasanjo is not somebody who said a thing and he stick to it. It has been his character. During 1993 elections, I was supposed to produce Abiola. Obasanjo has this character of going against anybody from his tribe that might be elevated politically or whatever position above him. Obasanjo fought against Abiola. Despite that, Abiola and Obasanjo were almost classmates then. They are from Ogun State as well. Their communities are almost at the opposite. But Obasanjo, when Abiola was talking about the Nigerian person, how he will transform Nigeria, and Obasanjo was singing another song that Abiola is not the Messiah. He has that character in him. It's the same thing he's pushing against Tinubu. Obasanjo wants to remain the only president from the Southwest until he dies. Maybe that is when another person will come. But for now, he always does that.
Are you saying that Obasanjo?
I am telling you the character of Obasanjo. We've been in this country.
But Tinubu visited him, not
visiting him, right?
Yes.
To tell him that we are one. And Obasanjo said one thing, that we are brothers. But the social media people says we are enemies. That's what he said.
So which should we
and
take,
today he's now telling you that he wanted somebody from the Southeast. That is the reason for promoting the Obi agenda. Then ask him, in 2003, PDP primaries, why didn't he support Alex Ekweme? 16 years of PDP. That he has power to make certain decisions on behalf of the PDP. Why did he at least give him the ticket to PDP for somebody from the Southeast? You did it. You carved the Southeast out of your political decisions and prosperity. In terms of projects, you marginalize them. Your party, PDP and you, Obasanjo, marginalize the Southeast. But suddenly, you are now in love with somebody from the Southeast because you felt your tribal man is running for that same election. And Atiku, you have spoken so many things about him. Hypocrisy.
So the personality
He
of
did it even with Yaradua.
Okay, so the personality of Obi, do you think he can manipulate an Obi who has a strong will to
Obi
do what
has
he
no structure that can stand Obasanjo. He sees Obi as the baby he can manipulate among these three gladiators. Tinubu structures are so strong that even when Obasanjo tried to displace Tinubu as a governor of Lagos State, you saw what happened. He could not. He went to investigate Tinubu. He did everything possible to ensure that Tinubu was even removed, but he could not. He withheld allocation to certain local government in Lagos State. Tinubu continued to manage the state. These are the things Obasanjo did now. So, Obasanjo working round the clock, going to London to discuss with certain persons, Wike and the rest to support Obi. I tell you, Wike will never support Obi. Wike is not a baby politician. Wike understands the importance of structure. Wike understands what it takes for one to become president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Nigeria has 6 geopolitical zones. 3 in the north, 3 in the south. In the south here, PDP stronghold is always, in fact, all over the country, PDP stronghold is south, south, and southeast. That is the PDP major stronghold, south, south, and southeast. Now, in the southern Nigeria, among the 3 geopolitical zones, which are the south, south, southeast, and southwest, which of those geopolitical zones today can you say this is Obi stronghold?
So are you saying
we have enough structure to run?
With all the wave of obedient, you think they don't have a stronghold?
There is difference between,
or they don't have a structure?
We had a wave for Jonathan. We have a wave for Showore. We have a wave that was called Articulate. Where did it lead to? See, winning an election in Nigeria, most especially the presidential election, has to do with structure. There are certain things that are needed. In the Northwest, that has the highest number of votes today, what and what can you attribute to Obi as mercenaries or structure on ground that will enable him get the 25% of those, or get the majority vote there? In the Northeast, in the North Central.
Structure, the people know the structure.
Structure, see, people are, as you are, as I am, you might have certain political feelings. You might not be a member of a political party. Members of political parties stand to defend the party where you are not there. You will go there, you will cast your vote at the end, but there are other things that are involved. In party elections, you will need agents. Go and check. We have over 170 thousand polling units across the federation. You will need people to man this. You need people to man the ward level. You need people to mount the local government level. You need people to mount the state level. This requires human and resources.
So doesn't Obi have that?
Obi doesn't. Labour Party doesn't have it. I'm not saying Obi. Labour Party doesn't have it. And the Northwest, that has the highest number of votes, that contested election is running mate in 2011 under CPC after he defected from the PDP to the CPC. He won, but he was sacked by the court that he stole that mandate, and the mandate was returned to McCarthy. Since then, where are his structure? Is on ground. Are you going to tell me that the PDP and the APC in Sokoto, the Labour Party is going to displace them? The Constitution says you must score the highest number of votes, 1, in all the 36 states of the Federation. Then number 2, you must score 25% of 2/3 of all the states. 2/3 of 36 are about 24 states. So tell me, are you telling me today that Obi is going to win 90% of vote in the Northwest? Obi is going to win 90% of vote in the Northeast? We just had an election at Ekiti, in Oshu. What was the performance of Labour Party in Ekiti, in Oshu? So what are you telling me? There is media wave. Yes, I agree. You can do your media wave, but the real votes is at the polling units.
Hey, man, this one is very, very serious. And you see, he's talking from his own perspective as well. At the bottom, every one of us, we have our own choice and what we believe about those people or about a particular candidate that we believe in. You may as well leave your comment in a comment section. And as for me, if I'm to say, I would say every one of us, you just share this and see that something is going on all over. People are reacting. They have their perspective. Me that is following Atiku, I have my perspective. Me that is following Peter Obi, I have my perspective and my point. We have to come up with very strong points to convince our, our audience, our electorate, our people that we like to, our supporters as well. So all this analysis will give us more enlightenment, more wisdom to back up our candidates wherever they are. So, but for now, I'm just saying you should leave your comments, and then you have your mind to whoever you think you wanted to vote for, as this very young man is saying his own about who he is willing to vote for or support. So I pray that this coming election is going to be a kind of elevation that will elevate Nigeria away from poverty to the land of wealth. I pray so. Before that time, until I come again on this channel again, so I still remain myself, Okeneye Oluwaseun Ayobami Adisalonyo, simply you Washington, the one and only Bob Agbado Kafata. I love you guys.
Please subscribe to Face TV Africa and turn the notification on. Face TV Africa, subscribe, hete.
Face TV was Swoby.